Welcome to Levyland with me, the Reverend Bob Levy, Rob Soul, Chris Abels, on a Tuesday night, on a cold Tuesday night. We are here for you. Rob's all excited. He's got a big interview later. Thank you guys for coming by. If you do super chats today, don't fucking make me read shit I can't read because I don't like to read things I can't read.
Yes,
We are
Bob has
Levyland.
to
Thank
read
you,
them.
Flat Cat. Yeah, but so empty your banks and let's fucking do this thing right. So welcome everybody. It's going to be a busy week.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Let's have him do
I
some
don't even
tongue
know that
twisters.
Yeah,
word.
it's even better to do that. So he's like, "Don't make me read shit." Yeah, read it. So I
Yeah,
want
read it.
everybody to type in everything crazy.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. We're all new to this. So
Hi, everybody.
this is a big week. Rob's going back to work finally after how long?
Yeah.
Yay.
How long? How long? How long have you been off?
About 3 months because I did rehab
3
in
fucking months.
Yeah, I did rehab
That's
in mid-September. Had the surgery at the beginning of October, and I am going back September 14th. Almost 3 months. About 3 days shy of a fucking 3 months.
3 months. That's amazing because I had neck surgery and I was driving that Sunday with a neck brace on, even though I wasn't supposed to. I was supposed to be a
Yeah,
passenger
but you don't
only, but
work.
I
You've
didn't
never
know.
done a real job. You go up and do stand-up comedy. I gotta,
I
I've
work.
worked for a union and all that bullshit. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't have back surgery. I could have. I don't drive, but I could have been driving after the 2 weeks, 3 week bed rest when they
Okay, so
operate. And open your
basically,
back. Yeah,
okay,
so
so you're going
basically,
back to
you're a
work.
fucking
They
idiot.
expect you to do. They expect you to do everything that you did before. Now, you know.
Yes, I'm going back with no restrictions.
Oh shit, that's going to be crazy because it's
Wow.
going to hurt. You know what I mean? You're going to be in pain because something's going. You're going to reach for something wrong, like a big bottle of fucking Jameson or something like that. It's going to fuck you up.
Swig myself.
What?
Jesus,
I
he's
said to
gonna hurt
swig
himself.
myself.
Yeah.
He is going to
Welcome
hurt
back.
himself.
Yeah.
Well, are they happy to see you coming back? Did they write you
Oh,
anything? Say,
everybody's
oh, we can't
excited.
wait
They
to
said
see
the
you.
guests have been asking about me. Yeah, everybody, the guests, the employees.
The
I got
guest.
my the guests. We call them the guests, the people that come in and spend their money at the. I must have said where I worked at the casino I work at.
You called the guests the people that try to fucking pick you up that are men dressed like women and they get thrown out.
No, I'm in the
Yes,
high
they've been
roller
missing
section.
him.
We don't have trannies in there, so
Oh, they move you to the high
Trannies aren't
roller
high
thing? That's
rollers.
cool.
yeah.
So you must get good tips there in high roller shit, right? Even though when they lose, they take care of you too.
Not really. You know what it is? I made better money. We're union, so we do bids for every like 3 to 6 months. So I got bumped out. Actually people tip more when they're paying. The people that get everything for free and the high rollers, they have no idea. So they'll sit there drinking all day and not really tip a lot. And it's busy. We got to make drinks for it's a huge lounge, so we got to make the drinks for the servers and stuff like that. So so we need 3 bartenders. You're splitting it 3 ways. It's not a whole lot of money. It's not one of the high sought after places to be, but it's one step above service bar that people pick when they pick their bids.
Well, I mean, how much do you people tip like a drink? If somebody like if I'm at one of those places, I throw 5 every drink, at least. I start off with a 20, then I go for 5 after that each
Yeah,
one, you know?
Yeah, they
And
don't do
that's
what
what
that.
do
I
They
you
do.
sit
people
there
do?
and they have there's a buffet and they go eat and then they
Oh,
just drink and then
jeez.
they leave you money at the end, and usually it's not a whole lot. I mean, some people take care of you, but then you got to get tipped out by the servers. They don't really fucking tip you good. They tip like shit. And it's not even it's like a open bar at a fucking wedding. Everything, they're not paying for anything, so it's not like I'm just pouring wine or cracking open beers. It's all fancy and cocktails and specialty martinis. So it's what it is. It's a lot of work for a lot less money to when I worked as far as this the bars on the floor where you pay for stuff and people tip you by the
Why do you
drink.
have to
And
split tips with two other, like, what if one person sucks? Why would you have to, like, you can just do nothing and make the same money as the people that are working hard. Why don't you do that? That's a shitty
Well,
rule. I don't like
that's
that
not how it
rule.
works. Yeah. But when I was at the busier bars on the floor, that's how you do it because people change shifts and come in every hour or two because it's like, even though it's in a 6 to 8 hour shift, they're all different times. So you can't be like splitting it every time somebody leaves. So everybody just keeps their own money. But a place like this, these high roller lounges, they're open they're open about 6 hours at a time. Everybody works at once. The servers tip you out, and you all work together with the guests and the servers, and everybody works together. Usually, for the most part, you don't have anybody being lazy and that you're doing more work than them. So it's.
Do they give you your money daily or at the end of the week or how's that work?
No, after you get all your tips from your servers and the guests, you keep in and you split it out and split it. Sometimes there's two of us. A lot of times there's three. You split it up. You take it home with you, and then we get our paycheck every 2 weeks for what we make hourly.
You ever put like an extra 50 in your pocket and you're like, oh shit, I forgot to pull that out when you're doing the split?
Yeah.
No. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. If they see you put grab somebody's money and put it in your pocket, you're gonna have a lot of explaining to do.
Just say you didn't know. You just fucking figured.
Yeah,
it was for you. If somebody, somebody goes, I want you to keep this 100. What if somebody comes up to you and go, I'm giving you this 100 for you. I don't want you to share it with other people. Yeah, I don't want you to give it to anyone. This is for you.
You can't do it. Listen, like the dealers out on the floor, they work on toke rate. There's people that have been arrested and fired for taking tips, meeting someone out on their break on the boardwalk where there's cameras and taking tips because the dealers, they go by a toke rate and it goes in a big pot, and then they give it to you in your paycheck. Like say your toke rate is $50 an hour because of the tips you made that day. It's every day you make a different hourly wage depending on how many people gamble and put it in the pot, and they consider it theft. And you will get arrested if you try to take private tips. That's just how casinos work.
What if you give me your Venmo and say, just send me money? I can't deal with this. I'm not gonna fucking I'm gonna get fired. They have cameras.
Yeah, I mean, bars is different. Our bar is like, we are open a set time, so we just split tip. The other bars I worked at, you don't have to split tips down there. But as a dealer, you have to, you have to split them.
Drug dealer?
No, it's a craps, a casino.
That would be the perfect place to sell drugs because everybody's drinking, gambling. They want to stay out.
Oh, yeah, there's plenty of drug dealers. There's hookers everywhere. When I used to work at a bar at the casino I worked at, I worked the 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. shift. And when I'd come in at 7 a.m., it'd be all the hookers and the leftover riffraff that are already all fucked up. They're not tipping. They've tipped out. They're just hanging out and you can't leave. So I would turn all the lights up when I'd come in at 7 a.m. and I'm there, all right, let's go. Get it together. Party's over,
Oh, shit.
So the hookers need a drink to wash down all the cum that they have in their mouth. They need, it's like, oh, I had a hard night. I fucking blew 50 people.
Yeah, the hookers. It was funny, they would see me come in, they'd see me. It's 7 a.m. I'm tired as fuck. I had to get up at 4:30 to start getting myself together, going in. So I'd come in and
put your makeup
my
on,
bang, putting it been in there, and yeah, you're hilarious. They would eventually when the hookers would go, oh, hey, Rob, sorry, we'll be right out of here, because they knew, I come in, I want a fresh new set of customers because the ones from the night before are all fucked up, coked up and whatever, and they're just obnoxious and, they're tapped out.
They've already lost their money. Yeah, they've lost their money.
And they blew everybody. So basically, it's like Stevie Lou says, Rob's a buzzkill. It throws everybody. Everybody's having a good time. Rob gives it, put the lights on. Say, get the fuck out.
I am the buzzkill. Now I'm fun on the night shift. When I work the night shifts at those bars, everybody loved me. And actually the people, the older people coming in the morning, they love me. I made the best Bloody Marys. I had them buy my Bloody Mary mix, and they love me. But I'm a buzzkill.
You weren't getting in trouble for that?
No.
Yeah, you're allowed to do that. You can have your.
I don't like. I give them a card. I give them a card, but they, I don't sit there and sell and do cash transactions. I'd get fired for that. But yeah, the
What code do
company
you give
knows that
them?
What?
What code do you give them for the Bloody Mary
Rob.
mix?
Yeah.
Oh,
Rob.
you should
But
say replay, so that
I-
way they can
yeah.
save 15%.
You're not
especially
looking
around
forward
the
to
time for
going
the
back to
holidays.
work. I can see it.
No.
I can see it.
no, I'm not looking forward to talk like you guys. I don't know. It's just no. I'm glad to be
Sorry,
going
I'm
back
not
to
in
work.
Chicago, but fucking come on. Yeah, I'm just asking you questions about going to fucking work tomorrow. You know what I mean? If I was off for 3 months,
You
I
love
wouldn't look forward to
Chicago.
going
Don't
in.
fucking bash Chicago. Listen,
not
just because we don't have a
bothering. I'm not
guest, you don't need to
bashing.
focus. Yeah, listen, just
I'm
because,
not. I
just
can get fucking
because.
a bass player from Warren if I want. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying, you all your energy
All
is
right.
on the next
Listen, I
show. You're
get
like,
it. Our
oh
guest
yeah,
canceled.
Rob Soul
I
show.
get it. The guest
Yeah.
canceled. We're not going to focus the whole show on trying to.
We're
annoy
not focusing.
people. Otherwise,
We're just saying. You said you're going back to work tomorrow. I just wanted to know. It sounds
all
like
right.
you're
I'm
not
going
excited
back to
about it.
work. I'm very happy. Thank you. Let's move on.
Okay, I'm going on. Okay, let me take over that. I'm doing a prison tour this week. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to be doing prisons from Wednesday at 5. I guess I'm there for dinner because I have to check in by 5. And then the next night at 5. And then we're off 2 days. Then we do another show in the morning. And then we do 2 on Sunday, a double up. This is going to be 2 shows. It must be a big prison. And there's so many rules that I can't. They don't want you to do in a prison, which is stupid because they, you know what I mean? These aren't the greatest people in the world that I'm doing comedy for.
Now, Bob, let me just ask you if people start using these super chats, which we have, I don't know if we mentioned, and instead of just chatting, pay for some chats, you wouldn't have to put your life in danger anymore and do these prison shows, right?
Do you think their fucking super chats will come anywhere near what I'm getting from fucking the state to do prisons? Are you kidding? Do you know how
I'm
much
trying to
they
help
love
super
wasting
chats.
money?
Help me out here. Don't taunt them with how much money you're making. You're not going to get anything.
They love fucking spending money, your taxpayers' money. Right here it is. Here's the rules that I must oblige by. Obviously, it's understood to adhere to the following guidelines: no rape or sexual assault jokes. That's big trouble right there. Stevie Lou, $4.99. Good call, Rob. There you go. It started it off.
Thank you, Stevie.
Now, no rape or sexual assault jokes. There goes 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. There goes 10 minutes. I mean,
Yeah.
basically, look, I'm going to let the first guy go up. I said, I'm not closing these fucking shows. It's 25 minutes. I said, I'm just going to watch the first person and see what he does. I mean, if they send me home, they send me home. I don't give a fuck. Truthfully, I don't care.
You're waiting
Who the
to
fuck
see if
wants
he
be-
gets shanked.
So who here likes to rape?
Yeah.
All right, calm the
Yeah.
fuck down, honey. He's not that funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no rape or
I'm
sexual
so jealous
assault
when somebody
jokes.
laughs at me.
No, it's just you don't know how loud it is in this fucking room. It's echoing and it's like calm the fuck down.
I love
no
Gina's
rape.
laugh.
Okay,
Gina, laugh
No
harder
rape.
for me. Let's hear it.
or sexual assault joke. Sexual assault. Now, what can that be? That could be almost anything, basically. But I don't give a shit.
How about prostitution joke?
Prostitution. I'm doing them. I don't care what they say. They can write a fucking
Is
list.
it on
I'll
the
write a
list?
list.
Is it on the list?
It's on a list. I'll put a list together. No jokes
Maybe you should
about
go
the
up and read the
DOC.
list to them.
Yeah,
How about
I
that?
am. I'm gonna read it to them, and I'm gonna fucking say, I can't do this. Don't joke about doing starting a riot, Brandon, $5. Yeah, I'm gonna say that, and like my friend gave me a good thing. He goes, the crimes you're all in here for, those are legal outside now. You can fucking do them. Come on, I'm not that
Yeah.
funny either. Come on, honey.
That's
It's
gonna
Maybe you
start
said,
a
you know-
riot
out,
right
dude.
there.
You could say, you know what, guys? Have you ever thought there's way more of you than there are of them?
Oh,
No,
yeah, that's a good
that would be
idea.
a bad thing to
You
do.
wait till Sunday
but-
night, the last show, to do that.
no. Well, the late show on Sunday, but the
Yeah.
whole thing is ask where Adebisi is. That would be fucking funny if I asked where he is.
Adebisi,
I love the way that
holy
he
shit.
wore that hat. He had that hat, like he had it on the
Yeah.
side of his head, and he didn't even have a bump. I could see if you got hit by a fucking pipe or something, you had like a big horn coming out, and you can just stick the cap on it. I have no idea how he kept that hat on while having sex with those men. I had no idea how it would stay on. but no
Is that where
rape.
you're going?
I mean,
Is Oz?
I have no idea. I won't know until I get there. I have an hour before. I have to be there an hour before. All I'm allowed to bring in is my keys and my ID, and then they take it from us. And then we go in there, and I don't know what kind of. They probably have a good room to hang out and enjoy themselves there. Prison is probably, take care of prisoners now. You can't beat them with clubs all day anymore. It's fucking. They got it
You're
good,
allowed to,
you know.
You're allowed to take your cigarettes in your prison wallet.
No, you can't. There's no cigarette. There's no cigarettes there. What the fuck are you talking? You can't.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
can put them in your
smoke
prison
in
wallet.
Like you should go and dressed up like the
asshole,
big
your
boss
prison
man from
wallet.
the
You're fucking.
WWF.
I'm gonna put fucking cigarettes in my asshole. They're gonna get all wet and break. I'm gonna put them in one by one. I'm just gonna keep feeding them one by one into my asshole. Yeah.
Don't
you want
get
a cigarette?
menthol.
Here. One will pop out of my ass.
menthol.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bring Chad. He
It'll
ain't
burn.
doing anything. Yeah, I'll bring Chad down.
Yeah.
He knows himself around those places. But
Oh God, they might
gonna
not
be
let him
hard.
out once you bring him in there with you.
They may not let me
Throw
out. What
them
if
in
I start doing something? They get mad at me and they start fucking, and I mouth off. And next thing you know, I'm fucking handcuffed, and I have a new girlfriend or a boyfriend. Anything could happen. No, but it could be crazy, and then I would have to do rape and sexual assault jokes. Okay, there's no jokes about the DOC. I mean, I guess
that's Dr.
Department of
Dre.
Correction. No, no, you can't make fun of anything there, which is about, hey man, how's the food? I'm just gonna say, you know what I mean. I don't know what to fucking say to these people.
What can you say?
Yeah.
I
How's
can say
those
hello.
bologna sandwiches?
Yeah. You like bologna? You like it? Some of you's liking your ass, I heard, huh? What do you think? How do you like taking a shit when somebody's laying right next to you? You know, that's what I don't. That's like very fucking embarrassing. Jay Valentine, $4.99. Tell them you're the HNIC. I don't even know what that is, but
That's
not
head
tell you.
and word in charge.
Oh, okay, I get it now.
It's the head nurse in charge.
Yeah, well,
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
They might
gonna
think
be a
that
different
too.
one.
If Bob says that, I'm the HNIC.
And then I can't make jokes about the SCI staff, so I guess those are the people that walk around and make sure that that nobody starts any shit. So I mean, look, it's good.
Bob, did I ever tell you about the time I went to? Did I ever tell you about the time I went to jail and they have to take your blood first, and I'm like a pussy when it comes to getting blood taken. I pass out a lot when I get blood taken. I'm that much of a pussy. So I said, all right, I am in jail now. I'm not, I was in county jail. And I said, I can't be a pussy and pass out. I'm going to be strong. So I went in there and they were training a nurse. A nurse was training another nurse, and they're like, all right. And she's like, now you got to feel for the vein. Feel the boing, boing. You got to feel for it. And she's like, yeah, I got it. And then she says, all right, are you ready to try it on your own now? And she goes, I guess.
Wow.
I lost it. I passed out before the needle even went in. I mean, that was
I had the blood taken one time, and somebody said, she goes, "Ooh, I missed. The vein moved." I was like, "The vein hasn't moved ever. What are you talking about?" They just make excuses. Franklin Checker, $5. First time viewer, Bob Levy is great. Levy on compound again before Christmas. Where can I send Christmas gift to? Also, AIDS blood. Rob stinks. Okay, thank you, Franklin.
This is that fucking
I won't be on. I won't be on Cumia this week. I got to let them know because I will be on.
You'll be
on
prison
tour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm behind bars. You know what I mean? I'm behind bars. With the inmates doing stuff. But so like if the staff does something, like if somebody slips or something like that, I'm just gonna make I'm gonna say something. Like it's like some things, I know the rules, but don't tell me the rules. You know what I mean? Just say don't do this. Don't get crazy. But you want to make them laugh. These poor people are stuck there with men that are having sex with each other. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. It's really crazy. It's a lot of stuff going on there, So I can't make fun of that. Okay, limited use of F word. There's a lot of F words. You know what I mean? Like frozen. Yeah,
many?
foreigner, you know.
Fun.
Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna bring in weed there. They're not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna. I'm bringing. I got all these fucking pockets in this fucking jacket. They're gonna be going. They're gonna be searching me for fucking hours out
Oh
there. I'm
my
probably
God.
gonna be late.
You're not wearing that
Zippers.
jacket, are you?
We had to go through Mr.
Yeah,
Levy's zippers.
Yeah, I'm wearing this fucking jacket. You know what I mean? I don't care if it's cold here.
Every
you
jacket
know?
he has so many zippers. I don't understand.
Yeah.
You just Google like
They
zipper jacket.
No, I don't know. Marshall Brophy said, "Don't talk about the weather. It's worse than saying the F and N word." It probably look anything. Look, somebody will complain. There's always going to be someone to complain about something. Even in prison, there's a fucking bitch. There's always a bitch somewhere. You know what I mean? Squat and cough boy. Listen, Bumbacco. I don't think they're not looking at my asshole. I don't think they're looking at. You know what I mean? Because I'm not going there to have. I've been in prison. They looked at my asshole, and they looked a lot because I was an ass. I was being a dick.
You've been in prison, but how many times has prison been in you?
Nobody, only the guards. They looked at my asshole probably 5 times the first night, and I just looked at them. And I turned around like a woman turns around when you're doing it from behind or fucking eating her ass. He looks back, and I said, "If you find anything in my asshole, we're splitting it." And basically, they didn't find that humorous. And but it's not a fun place. So I want to bring joy to them. It's the Johnny Rando. They got blue cheese in the cabinet. Look, imagine that. I got a fucking. They go. You could do the closing bit here, but you can't do anything else. No, but it's going to be weird. I don't know what to do. Look, I probably will make it the week.
Yeah, I mean, I think that you won't have any problem getting volunteers for the closing bit because they get an extra portion of blue cheese, and it's they haven't had any action in a while.
What do you know? People go to prison to have the gay sex. Why do you think people go? They don't go. They only go because they want to.
Not with a good-looking man like yourself, Bob.
There. They want the gay sex, Karen. That's the whole reason people go for the hot gay sex.
But they don't get fucking silver-haired fox George Clooney like handsome fellas like you, Bob. I mean, it's you're going to be eye candy for them.
Well, yeah, I will be a fucking bit of a dick tease on stage. I will be like, "Hey guys, how you doing? Anyone
You're gonna
single?"
tie your shirt up in a knot.
I got my booty shorts and everything, man. I know what they want. I know how to. What?
Yeah, your milkshake's gonna bring all the boys to the yard.
My milkshake? What are you kidding? There's not even milk coming out of this dick anymore. My closing act is breaking out on the floor above me, Buffet and Target. That's a lot of fucking words. I can't do it. DL, prison is going to take that coat from you.
Those words.
Yeah, the prison ain't going to take nothing from me, okay? Because I'm going to be very nice to the SCI staff. When I get there, I'll be real nice. That stands for
science.
No, what is that? What is S? I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter because I'm not following any of these fucking rules.
He's
never been to prison. The perfect boy. Look at him. I only buy dead people's houses. That should be fucking illegal.
So if I ever do go, it'll be white collar.
Did I said no use of the N-word yet?
Oh, no, I haven't heard that. Yeah, what kind of show is this going to be?
I don't know.
There's
10 minutes. There's 10 minutes gone over there. Now, I mean, I don't say that anyway, but now I'm going to, by accident, is it going to come out? Probably, because you're setting me up with rules. I don't go by rules. I go with, like, what I think is going to work with that crowd. How
many N-words here tonight?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't say the whole thing. So. Yeah,
you better say N-word, like actually say N-word, not actually say the actual word, but say N-word.
Let me see. No use of the N-word, so I can't say N-word. Terry Nee, $5. Why did the credit card go to jail? It was guilty as charged. Chad Zumar.
There you go.
Yeah. What the fuck, Bob? You had to read that one, Bob. You fucking,
Come on, $5. You got to read that? Jeez. Fuck. It's getting old.
At least they're not fucking as bad as on Kevin's thing. Some of them give $1. Someone give 99 cents. I mean, come on. I ain't reading 99 cents.
I didn't think you could.
What? Give 99 cents?
I didn't think
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
I got to split
I
it with
didn't
the
think-
other waitresses here. You know what I mean? It's like fucking working as
3 of us.
everybody.
yeah.
We better not
we gotta
catch-
fucking
We
split
better
it.
not catch
Even
you
though
out
I'm
on the
carrying the
boardwalks.
fucking show because nobody wants to talk about anything. I talk about me going into prison. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking goddamn celebrity.
It
Goddamn it! And
doesn't-
going in there to
Doesn't
fucking.
sound like you're going to be able to talk about anything in prison.
It's a lot to talk. I'm going to
K-Fur,
talk
yes,
about a
the
lot of
back is
stuff.
doing good. I'm doing physical therapy. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Can't read all the
Yeah,
rest.
he's back to work tomorrow.
Let's see.
K-Fur.
Okay, so I can't say the N word. Let me say that. Okay, so that's one. Okay, here's one that's a little confusing to
Can
me.
you scream it?
No, no racially
this is-
no racially diversive jokes. What the fuck does that mean? What does
I
that mean? I
guess,
can't like.
Divers?
Can I
Can't
do?
talk about like black people not tipping and stuff
Yeah.
like that. You know,
Well,
So-
what if I say black people
about,
best
over
thing-
tip?
about Jewish people, you know, being frugal with their money, you know, things like that.
But what if I'm
Racially diverse.
part everything? If I'm part
don't
everything, I
care.
can talk. I could be like, you know what I mean? I'm part black. You want to see my cock? You know, I can say anything to get away with this. You know what I mean? I don't know what that's a weird. I know not to go too far with that, but I can get away with little thing. Okay. No jokes against inmates based on their religion, orientation, or race.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that? What's an orientation?
Wait,
Like their sexual orientation, I think. Like
Chinese
you know.
people.
I got a good joke that
Not
you know
Oriental,
what I mean.
Chris.
I
Look,
thought you. Well,
look,
we'll
they
just
can't-
tell him that.
They can't judge what's you know something like bad about that or a funny joke. You know what I mean? K-Fur says gay or normal. Is that what it is? Okay, that's a peanut butter. I like that.
Are you gay or normal?
Yeah, Marshall Brophy said, "What's the worst thing they're going to do? Keep you in prison?" Actually, they can do that probably if something happens. If I start yelling like an idiot, I'm in big trouble, right? Like they can just grab me and lock me up for maybe
Nah,
starting
you
a
have
riot.
to have a fair
you know,
trial.
and it
Yeah,
says,
yeah.
okay,
They're not going to keep you like
can't-
Brittany Grenier.
You can't have any inmates spit in your asshole. What the fuck is that about?
Oh,
No,
I'd
that's-
cancel right there.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So basically,
thing
you
for
can't
you
have
to
any
do-
fun.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
they
best thing
basically
for you
saying
to
just
do-
go there and talk to them. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah.
Go
Best
ahead.
thing for
I
you
talked
to
over.
do is just say that you can't read. And so that way, the rules that they gave you, you just tell them that you can't read.
Yeah.
I've pretty much
And you're
proven
good.
that by fucking reading what they sent me.
Yeah.
Let me see. Al Capone jokes. Yeah, you know what I mean? You should be able to do jokes like that. Anything about, hey man, how long does it really, how long does it take to dig through the wall with a spoon? How long do you think it'll take you? Like
They'll get you.
they're not gonna get me.
Yeah, you're talking about breaking out of prison.
But that's like it's a
Not gonna
movie.
get
I've
you.
seen a movie. It's
This
like
is
a
not
movie.
going to go good.
I know it's not going to go good. Yeah, like Shawshank.
Yeah.
Sure, shrunk.
No trying to date other prisoners. No, I'm in the men's thing.
We're already doing
Yeah,
that.
so you
Who
might
cares
as-
if you bring it up?
Yeah.
That wasn't in there. I'm just making that. Terry Nee, $2.
Ooh.
Bob is part black. His liver. Nice one.
Yeah.
Okay. I like that one. I can use that. No, I don't. Look, it doesn't matter. I am gonna go slow. Yeah, Zero Dark Tony. Bob isn't coming back. There's a chance.
Yeah.
If I'm not back by Sunday night at midnight, something's going on. I'm in Shawshank. I'm down at the shore.
Yeah.
I'm down 2 to 3. Imagine I'm in there like 2 to 3 years, no parole, like my lost interest. That would be fucked up. It's
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable to be, you know what I mean, to be told what to do. Look, I know that everybody makes a mistake, so that's why they're there. I make a mistake, because I don't understand all these rules. So I have to stay there too. I mean,
Yeah,
I
I
don't
don't.
think just because you're
Rob.
playing at a prison, it's just like a comedy club. You don't go to jail if you break the rules. They just tell you you can't come back and do shows there anymore. If you break these
Not if
rules,
you
they
start a
can't just lock
riot.
you up. Mm.
Yeah, but
Well,
shit
yeah,
could
I mean,
happen.
Rob,
What if
incites a riot, then yeah, of course. But
yeah. Rob, I'll call you
anything can?
Monday and let you know if you're in the wedding. So, because after Sunday, Bob might be in prison. So I'll let you know if you're in the
yeah.
wedding.
Well, then who's going to
Flat
bartend? I don't know.
Flat Cat says, "Bring Kevin with you. That would be funny." What's all with the prison food? How do you eat it?
Yeah. You guys are
This place
faggots.
sucks. This place sucks.
What's with all
You're
the
all a bunch
bars?
of
There's no
needles and
liquor.
whinies.
This could be. I mean, this could be funny to do. Here's another one. No no politically diverse jokes.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
you
The
know,
fuck does that
Oh,
mean?
you know
wow.
what you
What
should
does
have
that mean?
done, Bob?
Truthfully,
Yeah,
what?
just
It
you
means you
talking about
can't.
Trump or Biden, like people.
Yeah.
Politics are a hot button issue. You can't make fun of how Biden is a demented old fucking
I'm not going. I have one joke
pedophile.
that I do about it, but it's funny, and I shouldn't have to be no politics at all. I don't really do. I don't do politics. I do one fucking joke that just laughs at the stupidity of people, which will get a big laugh, and I don't know why that would be. Like, you know what I mean? Something that's gonna break it. I'll be like, oh, I did that. I said that.
Bob, do you
I
have
can get
a?
through the.
do you-
What?
Yeah. Do you have access to a camera crew? Because everybody has these crummy specials out. And I know Netflix probably wouldn't give you a special, but a lot of people are putting specials on YouTube. If you had a professional camera crew, Bob Levy performing in prison, I mean, I think we would make a ton of money. You would make a ton of money. I mean, and then
Oh, I like that. We're
yeah.
French.
I just mean,
We.
Freudian slip.
sorry. I mean,
Freudian
for the
slip.
Levyland page is going to get like a ton of
I know we
views.
can't. We would have filmed it. You're not allowed to bring anything in. I can't even have my ID with me after I give it to them or my keys. But yeah, it can be talked about in the future about something. Yeah, I would do it. And anyway, I'll do it
Yeah.
once we buy our own domain. You know what I mean? We're going to buy something we own, and then I can put up and make all the money. I'm not gonna. What am I gonna go sign a deal with some fucking idiot? You know what I mean? No, nobody's getting a cut of gold. You know what I mean? And so it is. You fucking.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking making other people money anymore. Fucking. It's all about me now.
The
Okay.
Reverend
No
Bob Levy live at prison. And you know how they do like little skits before they do it in these specials? You would be as the Reverend, dressed up as a Reverend, giving some prisoner with AIDS their last rites.
Yeah.
The Reverend.
Or
I'm not going there. Nobody dies of AIDS anymore. They got the medicine now where you take it and you dance
Well,
on
in jail they
commercials. Nobody's
do.
dying.
They're not getting the good AIDS medicine in jail.
And I'm on the pill too. Look how happy they are. They
I
got the
know.
pill.
It's always like some guy with pink hair and a nose ring. He's like, and they're dancing around. I'm so glad I got this medicine.
Nobody dies of AIDS anymore. You just have it. You know what I mean? It's not something that really kills anybody. Truthfully, it's just they give you a pill and they tell you don't fucking let somebody come in your ass. It's a simple thing. It's a pretty. It's pretty simple, but I mean, if I get AIDS in prison, you're damn right. I'm doing one of those commercials, and I'm on the pill. What if somebody shanks me with a needle? You know what I mean? I'll be like, I went to a prison, and now I'm on the pill. Yay!
Yeah.
They're so happy. Here's the one that throws me off. The final one. Keep material to a PG-13 rating. What does that mean?
Oh yeah.
What are you doing? Are you sure this is a prison and not like a juvie hall?
It's a prison,
Yeah,
dude.
I mean,
this
this
is
is
fucking
prison.
hard
For
time
juvies?
lockup shit. This is
Yeah, you better rent the
motherfucker.
movie. You better rent that movie Get Hard before you go in there and perform.
I'm not gonna get hard before I go in there with all those guys. Listen
I
to
know,
me.
but you will when you're in there.
Here's the thing. Have they ever seen? They didn't ask for a tape or anything, but look, Bone Loads. I don't know what the fuck they're thinking. Look, they might have. My friend might have sent them the tape that we did, and I wasn't clean. He's got a very good tape of mine. $2, Terry knee. Bob and Biden are part black. They're MRI scans. Yeah, see.
True. Oh my God!
Thank you, Terry.
What is
Terry,
PG-13? What is PG-13?
That is,
Somebody
that's
explain.
a good, I mean, it doesn't even make any sense because there's nobody under 13 there. That means for audiences 13. Yeah.
Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Audiences like 13 rated R.
Your material has to be. Yeah, you might as well do it.
Targeted. PG-13 is movies that you got to be for 13 and to 18. Because rated R is you got to be 18 plus.
All right, parental guidance 13. Okay, with parental, nobody's got parents there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. No, that's what they're telling you, though, man.
Guards are their daddies,
I'm going to say, hey, who's 13 here? Who's 13? They want me to do humor. They think you're stupid. Do you see the guy right there with the fucking nightstick? They think you're fucking stupid. They want me to make believe you're 13 years old. You know what I mean? What am I going to tell you? Talk about the drive-thru at McDonald's? You know what I mean? I'm just going to go up there and just fucking babble for 25 minutes and take the state's money. I don't care. What am I going to do? These people may never get out. Do you think I'm worried about fans? They're going to talk to somebody on the outside. Don't go see this guy. He's not funny.
Don't go to prison and see him.
Yeah.
No, I'm telling you. I'm not too worried about this. I'm just going to go with the flow.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's a great special. But now that I said it, it's going to be on Shuli's Patreon, Bob Levy live from prison. So yeah,
he's got a secret camera.
Richard Kish said if Bob wears that jacket he had on the other day, the inmates will likely leave him alone. Well, yeah, I got many jackets. I found a bunch of jackets in the thing. You know what I mean? And look, I mean. We'll see what happens. I don't know what to do. 25 minutes is not a long time. You know what I mean? I can babble. No. Believe me, I can babble for 25 minutes about nothing. And then I'll at the end, here's this one. I already thought about this to get a good applause. Go, look, man, I know you guys are in here. Just work hard. Learn something in here. Get your education done in here. And I'll see you on the outside. Thank you.
That's horrible.
They're gonna love it. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, we're gonna see you on the outside. We're gonna fuck you up, you unfunny piece of shit."
Did you see this in your dream? Like, were you dreaming this when you were sleeping earlier?
Listen to me. This is a
horrible
nightmare week for me. I have to be away from Thursday on till late Sunday night. I'm not getting back. The lifers may not like that joke. Marshall, I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I mean, I could be a hit there. They can't read it. I can't read either. I'm going to be like, I'm just as stupid as you motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Well, they actually learn to read while they're in there.
From prison trolls. Man, this is fucking. Hey, man, I like you.
Hey, who's that in the super chat? It's inmate DZ640. Yeah.
Is it a maximum security medium? I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. It's Becky. I don't know. They booked me, and I'm going. It's me, and I think there's 3 other comedians.
Carrot Top.
No, we got an older black comedian, very funny. We have another black comedian. We have an orange comedian, and me. So there's 4 of us.
No shit. Who's the orange comedian?
He's Kevin Lepka. He books the Scranton Comedy Club. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'll look. I think we can get by it. Once I let somebody go before me, I know what to do. I'm gonna know. Aaron did a prison thing. Boneyard, fucking $1.99. Go fuck yourself. No, Boneless is good. No, but look, the whole thing is all prisons are different. Like these are Pennsylvania, like in New York, they probably don't give a fuck what you do. It helps to have a captive audience. Stormy says, check out her site. She does good posters, everything in that stuff.
Very captive.
But the whole thing is that I look, if I fuck up, I don't do them anymore. If I don't make it through the week, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? I really don't give a fuck.
What state
truthfully.
is
this? We start in Philadelphia, then we
Jesus.
go up near Scranton for like around there, and then another show another hour from there. Then the outskirts of Pittsburgh, 2 shows on Sunday, and then after the prison, we do a regular comedy show up by Scranton after. So that's where I'm going to get all the fucks out, you know. Wouldn't screen your joke. Look, I don't know if they've seen a tape. I have to ask them if they seen a tape. I know Kevin has one that he taped that we did, and it's really funny, but I don't think I was clean at all, you know. So, but we'll see. I mean, this could
they're
be.
probably looking at the paper and they're like, "Oh, it's a reverend. It'll be good. So it'll be clean. It's a reverend."
All they have to do is Google, man. I've lost gigs from people Googling, you know, and it's just ridiculous. Googling, yeah.
Are they giggling or are they Googling?
Why am I like your wives? I'm leaving you. Where you going, Terry? You got nowhere to go. You got nothing. You ain't got nowhere to go.
Somebody said Keith Robinson will be there in attendance.
No, he won't. He's not a fucking prisoner, you know?
Oh, shit.
No, I think you could pull it off when you see what's going on in these things can be cleaned up for prisons. That's like I sent my tape to Letterman and I go can be cleaned up for TV years ago, and you don't do that shit. But the whole thing is that I think when I see somebody doing something and what's working, how far he's going, I'm going to calm down because I know Kevin can't do it. You know what I mean? Kevin Lepke can't be that. He's going to push it. So once he goes, I'm fine. I'll be like, put me on second, man. Put me on second because they have cell phones. No, there's no cell phones in there. They have nothing in there. You can't do that. You know what I mean?
Maybe you should take a call while you're on stage.
Oh, yeah.
You have
hey,
a
guys,
call
you know who's calling? That's Freedom.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, hey, who watches that Love After Lockup, huh? Those are some stupid broads out there, huh? You guys can get the fuck out and pay for shit. You got to get. They may be a little big. Yeah, some of them are real big and ugly.
White women out there waiting for
I want to go and meet my boyfriend at prison. You watch that show? I'm gonna. Oh God, I would fucking cut her throat the first night out of prison. You know, and this one, the thing don't work out. I like to. It's unbelievable, but that would work. You know, they watch TV there. They watching that. They're in jail. You know what I mean? It's like anything like that. You know, they're gonna watch Love After Lockup. I know all about it. I'm going to see him tomorrow. Don't think to say anything. And I'm like, what the fuck? How can you put up with this shit? It's ridiculous.
You know, I've been to some shitty rehabs that were like prison, but the last one I was in, they had TVs in the room. The one that you went to, Bob, it was like a, you know, like a little getaway.
It's a fucking, it's like a fucking, they make it so comfortable. They got a great bed. They got fucking great food. You know what I mean? And if you're vegan like Rob, all you got to do is tell them you stand to the side and they fucking make it for you real quick, fresh. And that shit, it's unbelievable. You know? Yeah. Can you make jokes about correctional? You can't. I you know what I mean? I want to say, hey, what are you doing with those handcuffs, fella? What are you doing? You know,
can you ask them if they like murder docs? Can you say, do you like murder docs or the real thing?
What does that mean?
Are you allowed to ask them that? Murder docs.
About what?
Documentaries.
Can you ask the prisoner?
Oh, you can finish the word. It's documentary. It's not like it's a fucking the longest fucking word in the world.
Hip. Lingo. Murder docs.
Hey, look at me.
Shut up. Go back to work, Rob.
I am. What are you getting angry with me for? I am going back.
Yeah.
Okay, look at it. Boneless said, my friend in California State Penitentiary had a cell phone, weed, and Xbox in his set. Well, he's probably very powerful. You have to look. Anybody can be bought. No, even if it's prison easily, you can be. You know what I mean? But anywhere else, and look, you're going to get stuff in. People, they get their assholes widened. Somebody comes in, they stick like 3 phones in there, an Xbox in their ass, and they go back to their cell, and it just slides out. It slides out. There's no pain. It just slides out.
Did you imagine? Yeah, can you imagine the sound in the toilet when the Xbox hits the bowl? You know, it's you know,
well, that's why you have a
Yeah.
roommate, so they catch it with a net. You know what I mean? You can make a net out of
Oh,
anything in there. You know?
Oh my
Look,
god!
you can do
Just a dabbler.
you can
Just
do
a
whatever you want. You in prison, you have time to make up shit. You have you know what I mean? You have time to come and design whatever you want. You got like, I put this together, I do this, a fucking next thing you know, I got a walking stick. You know what I mean? These fucking people are talented there. They can make a hot dog into a bong or something like that. They can do anything there. When you're in prison, all you do is think. Believe me, 4 days in there, I was like, I'm breaking out. I'm getting out of here. Who's coming with me? And they're like, we're getting out tomorrow. You know what I mean? We're not really here long. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I fucking
just
can't.
holding.
Yeah, you know, but like, it's weird because you have I was allowed out 1 hour a day. And I wasn't, when the gate opened and the next day after all the trouble I caused, the gate opened, I put my head out, I looked around, and there was nobody there. And I go, nah, I'm going to go lay back on the bed without a blanket,
You thought they were
without a
Sure,
pillow.
thank you.
It was horrible. And I was in a turtle suit. They put me in a fucking turtle suit. I was on the crazy floor. You know what I mean? They threw Bob and they did throw me in the fucking hole. But, you know, and I was like, it was horrible. I think I ate a little bit one day out of 4 days. And then my son busted me out. You know what I mean? And it was crazy. It's not, people scream all night. You know what I mean? It's like, this is bullshit. And if somebody's like, shut the fuck up, I'm trying to sleep. You know, and some guy goes, there's a funny thing. He goes, I don't belong here, like in Shawshank. And I was dying.
I don't belong here. Yeah, they beat the hell out of that fat guy.
Franklin
Got a super
Sheckler,
chat, Bob.
$5. Have you been to Eastern State Penitentiary Museum in Philly? It's really cool. First penitentiary in the world. Fascinating. I went there. If you look on YouTube, you'll see. I went there with Beetlejuice.
When they first
I was in Beetlejuice. I was there with John the Stutterer. Richard and Sal were there, maybe, and then there was another whack packer there. But Beetle was like, I ain't afraid of no fucking ghost. I ain't afraid. You can watch the whole thing. You got to watch the whole thing. And it was on Howard TV. It's probably up on YouTube. And Beetle was fucking. He was like, nah, fucking ghost. And at the end, he goes, yeah, man, and that fucking ghost scared the fuck out of me, man. He was right. You see him? He came right at the end. He was shaking. I said, I go, Beetle, I got to go to my car. I think I left the keys in it. And he goes, oh, yeah. Okay, this is how it's going to be? Okay, motherfucker. Yeah. And I'm walking down the hall. Yeah, this is the way it's going to be. And Kevin Keith Camelback. Not Camelback. You know his name, Jay. Whatever. He was a good dude. He died in prison, actually. That was weird. I never knew what happened after that, but yeah, he died in jail. There was probably a case about this going on, but yeah, it was scary. Was it scary at night? Yeah, there was. Al Capone had his. Al Capone, as soon as you walk in, it's his thing right there, his room. They have the furniture that was there when he stayed there, basically. It looked pretty nice. It had a lamp. It had everything. It looked really fucking good. And then you would stand in the middle, and you can see every hallway that went each way. So that's where you stood. Terry Nee, $20. Hitler wrote a book in prison. Heiler. Okay.
Hitler
wrote he was in prison for what? I didn't know he had a record. That motherfucker had a record?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard Kanye West says he was a good guy.
Well, how did he know? He didn't meet him. He didn't meet him. Sheckler said, yeah, Capone's cell was pretty decent. It really was. I mean, if you looked at everything else, and then we ended up going up to the second level, which was, it was kind of falling apart, but they let us up there. and that's where all the ghosts and they said were there. And Beetle got terrified. He had a problem breathing, like he was so scared, and it was unbelievable to see him like that. Because you love Beetle, but you never thought he would be scared. He doesn't like ghosts. He doesn't like them.
Who does?
People like him.
They should hire Bob. This is back in the 1800s, the original cell of Reverend Bob Levy, and then Bob pops out. Ooh, there he is! He's still in the place.
Oh my God, he's horrifying looking. Beetlejuice ain't afraid of no ghosts. Yeah, the Halloween tours are huge. Yeah, it's huge.
Oh yeah, they make a killing.
They do. It's like it's an amazing to keep that building open, but like imagine like all the shit that they used to do to prisoners back then. They probably fucked them up every day, because
they were like,
what?
They were probably like, hey, we're gonna give you guys a comedy show, but the comedian can't say anything. So
can you imagine that? Even Al Capone would say fuck that. Now he died of syphilis or something like that,
Yeah.
No, I mean, but you watch that special on Howard TV. It's definitely on YouTube, whatever the prison was called again. It was really funny. You know what I mean? Just to walk around how cool Beetle was at the beginning. Like, yeah, I got it. No problem, motherfucker. I go in there. And then at the end, he was like, yeah, okay, you gonna leave me here, motherfucker? Okay, I see how you are. I see how it is. This is where it's gonna be. As I'm walking down the hallway. And then he started hearing, you hear that? He got all scared, and I came back, and I was like, what happened? You know what I mean? Bob is going to prison just for the conjugal visits. Look, man, I'm just going there for the gay sex. And if they try to tell me I can't have that, I'm fucking leaving. I'm going to be like, this is bullshit. Imagine if I did like 5 minutes on fucking why I came just for the gay sex, I mean, that would be funny, but I wouldn't be allowed to. They would be mad at me. Like, what did they? The worst they could do is tell me to get off the stage, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And if there's a stage there, I'd be surprised. Would you think that they might have they might have something? They have plays probably there. Like, can you imagine what jails are like?
Are they
might
putting you
have
up?
Like a stage. They're not putting us up there. They're gonna, like the guys put me up. He goes, we'll take care of all the, the hotels and everything and the food and when you're away. So I was like, all right. And I just have to get up to, after tomorrow's gig, I just have to get up to Scranton, leave my car at the hotel. And then he's going to take me all around after that one. Because I don't want to go tomorrow and be like, I can come home after the 5 o'clock one. And I just don't know. If I can make it, if I make it through the first one, it'll be cool. I really don't think they're going to be too lenient on a lot of this stuff, but if they are, it's not going to be good. You know what I mean? I'll come home. What am I supposed to do?
I heard a funny joke today. I can't remember the comedian, but it was a good one. It's a sex ed teacher came in and to do a class, and he brought in a banana with him, and he said, today, class, I'm going to be teaching you how to put on a condom. And I brought in this banana because I can't get hard on an empty stomach. Come on, that's funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah.
Wow.
Hockey farmers saying that they were censored. Yeah, they said they were censored on Levyland. Nobody censored anybody on Levyland, I promise.
Who was?
Somebody in the chat. They said, I never thought I'd be censored on Levyland. And
oh no, you're not censored. We don't know anything.
We don't censor anything.
We don't read all the comments. If you super chat, we'll read it definitely. But we pick and choose. It moves fast here. The chat. We're not censoring anybody.
Yeah. Richard Kish didn't like that when he put a cricket there. Crickets.
Wow.
I played.
Kish gave
that
me
was
crickets.
Funny. Maybe my delivery was off. I don't know.
Well, let's hope it isn't when you start serving drinks. YouTube censors language. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
We don't.
We're getting our own server one day. We're gonna be bigger than the Beatles.
I already have a server.
What?
I have a server. It's Rob.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Crickets.
In the chat would be sent. Oh,
I had to one up him on the crickets.
The chats may be censored only because that's the way it is here. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, not
probably
us.
what it is. It's not anything that we can do. And you can say it in a certain way. I'll figure it out because I don't spell right anyway. So spell it wrong, I'll be able to read it. You know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
What do I got to do all the fucking talking? God damn it, Jesus Christ! What are you
No.
counting me
Oh my
as
God!
chat money?
And this is a guy. Usually, when I try to say, "Oh, can't get a fucking sentence out," but then he gets quiet. He's like, "Ain't nobody gonna talk." Never pleasing
I'm
this
just
old fucking
I'm
crotchety
just
bastard.
enjoying a cigarette right now.
I thought you quit.
I did quit. I didn't smoke this morning for hours, and then after the first show, I go, I got to have a couple. I'm under
You
a
said
pack
you
a day.
slept all day.
That helps you not smoke, doesn't it? I slept
Yeah,
from
obviously.
I slept
Yeah.
from 2:00 to 4:30. Okay, I get up at 6:15 to take her to work. I come home. I start work. I'm in the Shuley Sweat Factory doing fucking shows in the morning. Then I take a nap.
I see
and
now
then
it's
I
like
go.
Shuley doesn't even show up for him. Bob and the other guys,
Yeah.
they do the shows.
You
and
guys
just-
keep making the soccer balls.
Shuley,
Yeah.
Shuley collects the riches.
No, he's
Yeah.
back.
I can't
he's
make it
back
today's
now.
show. I'm in my pool of gold coins.
Yeah.
We're going to
Counting
be
them.
doing Uncle Rico live on YouTube tonight at 9:00. So make sure that you guys are ready. So Bob Shuley and Mike, the Dream Team. Look, we've known each other for years. We've done this Miserable Men show for years on Howard, and now we do it. So we do it again. It's easy to rekindle shit from 10 years ago because you always had the timing. I quit 3 years ago. At least you're trying. Not zero, Doc Tony. Very hard. The hardest thing I ever tried, except for that prisoner's cock. That might have been the hardest thing. Smoking is a stimulant. Yeah, but it's I'm hooked. There's nothing I can do, man. It's like I can take breaks. I got my fake things that the doctor gave me. My nickel hauler. See, I got about fucking. Look at it. This is all filled. Look at
What's
it.
it called?
Look what's in it.
What's it called?
A Nicotrol inhaler. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. I
Nickelholic,
thought you
you
said a
call it.
nickelhauler.
It's a
Yeah.
Nickelholic.
Yeah, but it works. It works when you're not. There's nicotine in it, but that it doesn't hurt you. It's not smoke. It's just a taste that you know what I mean. I'm
You
not
have to
crying,
open them.
Bone Art. You know what I mean? Bob, please say Chad sucks. Why?
No. You got a super chat. You got a super
Where?
chat for that, buddy.
Where? Rev, you quit benzo. Rev, you quit benzos. You can quit cig. Look, man.
Cigs are worse.
Benzos
They say that's
are
harder
just-
to kick than any drug in the world.
It is, but nicotine isn't a drug. It's a fucking.
But I'm saying, I know it's not a drug. I'm saying, but it's harder to kick than any drugs or even anything. Yeah.
Why would you kick drugs? Why would you? They'd be all over the place. Why would I kick them? I wouldn't kick
yeah,
'em.
I know. I
Are you going to
swallowed
get
mine.
high?
I didn't kick 'em.
Are you going to get high before you go to prison? Absolutely not. There's no way.
Yeah.
Imagine if
You
I
should do
took
a couple bumps.
part of this cookie. You see
Yeah.
this cookie. If I took a part of this cookie, this shit is so fucking strong. You take a little fucking a crumb and you're fucked up. You know what I mean? Cigarettes kill them. Yeah, I mean, cigarettes
Hopefully
kill
it'll
people.
Bob, but, no
Nothing
such
can
luck.
kill me. I'm a vampire. If
Bob's
you don't
winning.
notice it by now, I should have been dead years ago. And it's just the way it is. Why, Bob? What? Why am I not going to get high? I'm not going to get high and go into a prison. I'm going to be nervous going in there to do a show because
a couple
of the
bumps.
rules.
It'll give you some energy.
No,
Go in there.
only
"Hey,
the
listen,
rules. The rules is gonna fucking. That's what makes me nervous. The rules. Without fucking rules, I am in my fucking goddamn glory land. Without rules, I can do what I want. But you give me
I mean, do
rules.
they know
and
who
you're
you
like,
are?
"No."
I mean, who would, if you have these such strict rules, why would you even book Bob Levy? I mean, his act is pretty much your entire list of rules. That's Bob's act. I mean,
I thought they were saying do these. That's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I thought you said.
Those were
I did, oh, you
a list
said.
of their favorites.
Oh, I said nicotine killed my dog. Keith said. You see, it's fucking killing everybody.
It says
Listen,
Nicolette.
Nicolette. What is that?
killed her dog.
Is that Nicotine's sister? Oh, I'll fucking be doing those jokes,
My
tomorrow.
Nicolholic.
The only thing that's more
the
addicting
Nicoholic.
than nicotine is not sugar, Kiss. It's me. It's me. I'm more addicting than fucking nicotine. I'm more addicting than Xanax. I am a drug you want to take. That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. Who's
I've been
Bob
trying to
kidding?
give
He's
Gina
doing clinical
treatment,
stuff.
but
Oh,
there's no fucking swaying her from this
might as well face
horrible
it.
drug
She's
of Bob Levy.
addicted to my load. You know what I mean? Look, hey, the whole thing is life is good, but I'm better.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you guys for coming. Rob Soul Show. Tell them about the Rob Soul Show tonight. What do you got going on
Tonight.
there?
All right. Well, tonight it'll be me, of course, Chris Abels, Anthony Zenhauser, Doug Nelson, and our new member of the team, Bobby Fran, is joining the program
wow.
as a full-time. He'll be running the board and stuff like that, and co-hosting with us. And then we have legendary guitarist Keith Hallen,
I love
who
you,
is in the band
James. What's going on?
Chicago.
Wait,
From
legendary guitarist? Okay, tell me about him. Which one was he now? Tell me.
he was 1995 till 2021. He was the lead guitarist of
Mhm.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame group Chicago, and I mean he's just amazing on the guitar. He took over and he does these licks on the guitar like the Terry Kath, the original
Oh,
guitarist.
yeah.
And I mean
What
the
I would
guy's just
say,
fantastic.
Terry Kath is probably in the top 2 guitarists ever. And
Yeah,
I'll say that. There's no doubt.
yeah,
There's no doubt.
and
I'd like to see
Keith
Chicago when
Allen's
they
great
come
though.
around. Let them know I want to see them, and I have no rules. I don't go by rules when I go to see Chicago,
Yeah.
so I do what I
Well,
want.
now a lot of these guys. Chicago sucks now. Chicago, the fucking lineup they have now is like they got
So
this
does the
tall,
city.
lanky. Yeah, they have this tall, lanky guy that sings like theatrical and does the song. Keith is gone. Bill Champlin, who's my favorite, is gone.
Yeah.
So now Keith Hallen, Bill Champlin, Jeff Coffey, one of the bassists and singers, they formed a super group, and they are out on the road doing Chicago songs better than Chicago because these are the guys that made Chicago good.
What's the name of their band? St. Louis?
It's called the
South
Players.
side of Chicago.
The Players,
Ohio
not the Players, not the Players, the Players. So
Well, that's
yeah,
good.
it's
But
going to be a good
listen,
show. I'm going to talk tonight to Keith. He was there when the Chicago got inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. There was a whole fiasco with Peter Cetera. He was supposed to join him on stage, and he wanted to drop the key. I got to know about this stuff.
okay, Andy Mack,
Licks, Grandpa,
$5. Licks,
licks.
Grandpa. Thanks, right.
Yeah, licks. I
I
said
know.
licks. Yeah.
Yeah,
know.
you got to
But,
see the licks he does on the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the licks. He
licks.
got good licks. I read it in my newspaper.
Read all about
Yeah,
it.
so Rob Soul Show at 8:30 tonight. Join us, and we're going to welcome Bobby Fran to the team.
Okay, and
Yes.
we'll see you next week if I'm out.
Ooh,
If they let me
hopefully.
out,
I don't know, man.
hopefully I'm not there for the baloney and the gay sex. Let's see if I'm back.
We'll
Do you
be with
have
you
a
on
will?
Patreon this week too. If not,
And
Bob, Chris, and
also-
I will be there doing some stuff for you.
Yeah.
and
Do you have
also
a will?
don't forget to New Year's Eve, me, Kevin, and Paul Delangelo will be at the Landis Theater. We just put tickets up for sale, only $25. If you want to eat before at the restaurant, it's open, or if you just want to eat at home and then come out, it's only $25. I know we put it up late, but if you want to come up to the theater, it'll be nice. We'll have a lot of fun. You get a hotel down the block. We'll party all night like it's 1999.
It's
And
an inexpensive New Year's Eve.
it really is.
And
If you
for
look
those
at
of
the
you
brand.
who are, and for those of you who are watching now and say, "Boy, Levyland once a week. I wish I had more of it." We're bringing plenty more of it to you by going to patreon.com/Levyland. Signed up for whatever level you like, but you're going to get more Levyland throughout the week.
Yeah. Well, you're not going to get it from me this week because I'm going to be in prison. So you guys do
Yes.
it this week. We'll double them next week for you. Okay? Yeah, you fucking
We'll still
crying
do some
bastard.
stuff for you this week.
All right, we got to go. And just remember, life is good, but I'm better. I'll see you next week. Love yous. Bye.